Awesome. Time to play some Getting Over It. I've been playing a reasonable amount of this recently, so why not? I do sincerely love the game, though. It is one of my favorite artsy type games because it says so much about the human condition while also being incredibly difficult. The first time around, at least. And I need to actually get good. There we go. The first tree, the first problem, over. I have beaten the game before, so I'm no novice. Here's Bennett giving his little blurb about starting over. I will admit I'm a little bit tense. It's been a while since I've done a stream, and I want to get back into doing more consistent streaming. Hopefully. We'll see. I got some plans, I guess. We'll see how those pan out. I wouldn't even call them plans, necessarily. But, you know, some ways to go about, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Ways to go about what? Where am I going with this? Anywho. Man. The more I think about what I'm doing, the more difficult it becomes to do it. Anyone else get that? I'm sure that's not just me. It's all a matter of do, not think. That's a weird way to put it, isn't it? Do, not think. Not do not think. It's do, not think. Oh, yeah, there's a better way for me to do that, isn't there? By not thinking about it? Potentially. I can already feel myself, like, tensing up. It's all a matter of keeping your cool. And also keeping your mouse in a position where you have complete control over where it is. I always end up overshooting in moments like this. Come on. Alright. Oh. Come on, dude. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Haha. Your challenge has been overcome. How you like them apples, Bennett? Huh? Bet he don't like those apples. Actually, I'm sure he's fine with them. Oop. My hammer was in the wrong place at the wrong time. What's he talking about with frustration? I think it's something about, is this where he's talking about the sexy hiking thing? You know, I sincerely love the story he tells just with the level design. Like, at its core, this game doesn't really have, a bunch of random assets tossed together. Because everything is really just a collision box. His choices for every asset were deliberate. Oh, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but one of the things I love right at the beginning is that everything is made of stone, and that's sort of a motif for a rocky start. You know, things seem difficult but promising. This point, it's like things are crumbling, you're up into the lower end of what you could consider society. It's like, yeah, people lived here. You can see... I don't know about lived here, actually. more like the foundations being laid, I guess I could say. Yeah, it's sort of a construction site. Everything's very... all concrete. There's the scaffolding in the background. Yeah, I'd say definitely construction. Nothing's really been set down yet. You're still pretty early in the game at this point anyway, so I find that particular thing to be, or observation to be, interesting to me. Maybe I should actually focus. This one cinder block just sticking to the wall. Out of place. Defying logic. Why is it here? Like, of all the things he could have put there, he could have put, like, a piece of rebar sticking out. He could have put something that feels more belonging. But he didn't. And I'm certain that was entirely intentional. Because everything in this game was intentional. At least, he makes me feel as though it is. So we've got all these storage crates. Not really storage crates. Shipping containers? Yeah, shipping containers here. And we're on a crane. Actually, this isn't a crane at all. It's a piece of steel for sure. But once you get past that sort of early section, you get into this weird... I guess this is the outside of the house. I never really thought about that. Don't ask me why there's a bathtub on the ceiling there, or roof, because I frankly have no idea, but you know, it's interesting, to say the least. And then the bathtub and all the little bits of, like, I guess I'd call it, I want to say Americana modern suburbatry. Even living here in Canada, I still think of this kind of stuff that feels just like, oh, this is a standard American backyard. And that's kind of something that's here in Canada. Canada is basically just Northern America with slightly different opinions on stuff. We're still very similar in culture and everything. Probably because America surrounds us on all sides, but yeah. In fact, I kind of want to go back there and just examine all the little bits and bobs he's got here. So we've got this pumpkin, we've got the beach ball, we've got the hot tub, we've got a mini putt track by the looks of it, which I find to be particularly interesting. It doesn't belong in a backyard, I'd say. This is something that's like a bit nicer. You'd find it in like a proper mini putt place. But these are all like just, it feels very much home. And for the next considerable section, this very much is home. Now, there is a way to fall down to rock bottom. In fact, should I jump back down just to prove my point? I feel compelled to. But at the same time, dunno. It's times like this that I wish I had some feedback, but you can't always have what you want. But, was it the Rolling Stones that said, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. I find that this particular section here is worth thinking about. Oh! So why don't we take a moment, just talk about this. So we've got, is that a person on a bed? I think so. Can't actually tell from here. I'm not even sure if they're wearing a shirt. But this is like another back porch, a view of it. Then as you climb up, you see more different sections of someone's outside of their home, sort of the place where you leave to stay close to home, and you haven't really left home yet, but you're leaving the boundary of what is the inside of the house and going into the outside of the house, the various implements of work and labor that make things, they really show the difficulty of life, just maintaining everything. Even, like, children being a difficulty of life, if you want to think about them that way. More of taking care of people that aren't yourself is a considerable part that I would consider. And then it moves into this... It's like a warehouse section. I would consider it sort of industrial boxes. So, just taking both of these into consideration, it's sort of going through the motions of just life. As you progress, you get older, you get a job, so leaving rock bottom to find your home, then searching for more meaning, getting a job, finding that next place. It's about elevating yourself, moving up in the world, both figuratively and literally in this game. Then we move up to stairs. As you literally are climbing up the stairs, it's sort of a metaphor for scaling life's difficulties. I feel like I should do another playthrough after this and just comb through everything Bennett has to say. So, I'll have to do that. But first, I just want to examine every little detail of this world he's constructed. So, building your way up the stairs into furniture. Relatively nice couches, but I would say overall just not the nicest looking stuff. Wait a second. This armchair up here. I never noticed it. But it has wood grain. It doesn't look like a standard couch. It looks like a chair made of wood. I've never noticed that. It's quite interesting. But all this furniture... The way I've interpreted this before has been that this entire section is... you're getting comfortable with the game, the controls. You're getting comfortable with the difficulty level. Which I think really is building itself up to the next section. So, I always find this particular toilet right here to be somewhat interesting. I still don't know fully how to interpret it. I kind of think of this as foreshadowing in a matter of speaking. Sort of, the proverbial, toilet matter is about to hit the fan. Because as you progress through here, and you see that you're sort of in this comfortable, safe area. You're just at this point where everything seems fine. Then, you start seeing these rocks again. Something from the very beginning of the game. It's echoed right here. Where you meet a challenge. Something that seems incredibly uninteresting. It's this little orange right here. The orange itself isn't the challenge, it's still the movements, but my first time playing through this game, getting by this particular little piece, it was incredibly difficult. If you accidentally fling yourself off, you fall back down into the home area. You could even fall further, back down to... Okay, so I just did a demonstration. That wasn't exactly intentional. I'm going to Just slightly... too much. Hello? Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Sorry about that. I just want to change something slightly with the audio. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I did not intend for that, but, you know, when life gives you lemons, try again to get something other than lemons. This is the part that gets... It's intended to be upsetting, where you've gotten so far, you felt like you were doing so great, and then it puts you right back. I find the motif of this being your home to be somewhat important, because above, in the box area, it also very easily... Mm. uh, that's the nature of this game. It's doing its job as intended. Let's just hurry back there, because I had more to say about that last area that I accidentally... No, not really... Yeah. Accidentally... removed myself from. I guess I was getting a little overconfident. Serves me right. Am I right? Anyone? Ladies? Anyway, the whole point of the game is to be difficult. But it doesn't do it through sheer difficulty of the controls or of the gameplay. Matter of fact, once you can calm yourself down and move methodically, the game becomes quite easy. But it has a whole bunch of tiny little features that are intended to punish you if you get complacent, or if you panic, or pretty much not focusing and not being calm is punished in this game. Which, you know, even someone like me who says, oh, I can keep my cool. I can keep my cool. But, it is very much still capable of making me lose that cool. Now I'm overthinking it. Okay, I've lost my cool. How lovely. Let's keep moving, because I still have more to say, and I wanted to say everything I had to say. You say? Oh. How about I not use that lower rock, and I... Please stop. The worst part is... The thing that's bugging me most right now is just the fact that I know I'm not talking to anyone. Oh, that wasn't supposed to move. Wait, is someone watching? The viewer... Maybe I shouldn't be focused on the viewer counter. I mean, that's what I've been told many times over. Wait, is someone watching? Well, I'm watching now. That's something, right? Okay, so anyway, where was I? Let's get back to it. Get back to where I was. There we go. I wonder why this trash is here. Is that supposed to be foreshadowing? For the junkyard that is to come over there? Or is it something else? Every little thing, like, I'm convinced that every little thing in this game has a reason to be there. It's not a chaotically placed mess, it is a meticulously chosen art. Come on. I wonder if Sexy Hiking really was a game. I never actually bothered with looking into its existence, now that I think about it. Sort of, piques my curiosity to think about. Oh, neat. Not intentional, but I'll take it. Oh. At least I didn't end up back at the bottom. Oh. Ever so slightly pushed myself away. I should probably reconsider what I was talking about. I don't think I was ready to do a live stream yet. The importance of a live stream to me is having that conversation. It's about an interaction. I need at least one person to talk if it's gonna be a conversation, but that's alright. It's all about learning the process and getting into it, you know? Hard to believe that I have gone... Well, I've come so far. I've definitely made massive improvements from the start of the year when I started streaming. It's a process. Uh. There we go. Getting there. You know, I probably should have been talking about how, that fall there. That's falling back to rock bottom. Literally and figuratively. I love the metaphors he uses in this game. That's sort of why I feel that I can very easily take apart or analyze every little detail within this game. It all has meaning, it all has importance, it all has a purpose and a story behind it. Not necessarily in a literal sense, but more in I'm capable of interpreting it. I can't say for sure how much of this game he actually had thought that far into, but I feel like every piece of this game is of enough note that you could create a story from it. A story of a single man attempting to get through the hardships of life. The challenges and difficulties that come about from doing things that seem near impossible, and an ability to overcome what you would think is totally impossible. The only people that don't see it to the end are the ones who think it's impossible and give up. But to those of you, to the players that persevere, that keep working at it, that keep trying, failure after failure, never giving in, they'll see the end of the road. They'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. That, to me, is... It might not have been necessarily what Bennett had in mind, but it's what I glean from this story. When they say art is in the eye of the beholder, I guess what I interpret that as meaning is the artist only has so much to say with their art, but the fact that you can interpret things differently, that you can find meaning other than what was intended, is part of the beauty. The artist's ability to tell a story in the way they want to tell the story is also important. It plays into what they want to convey, and then it's up to you to interpret what they conveyed in the way they want to convey it. So I think there's a beauty to art in that it's two stories when you see it. It's the story that the artist had intended for you to see, mixed with the story you create when you see it, your interpretation, your understanding of what was made. There's a beauty to that. Hard to think that, or believe that not a few minutes ago I was struggling and now I'm back here. Like, really struggling, like emotionally struggling. Is that what I should be learning from this? Not should be learning as someone intended me to learn this stuff, but rather the most positive outlook on the lesson to be learned here, I guess is how I would put it. Certainly is something to think about. This one still makes me hold my breath. This section here. Just, bear with me here. I'll get it. Don't you worry. And... oh! Crud. Could have fallen further, I'll admit that. Just, give me a moment to catch my breath, because that is, it's still a challenge for me. That one section. It's the part that gets me most anxious. Oh, hey, music. I love it. I actually have some music making software, and making music is not necessarily the, easiest thing to do. I learned recently, I think I might be tone deaf. I think I can't actually sing. It makes me sad because I very much enjoy singing, but there's a difference between singing on my own and singing in a place where other people can see me and hear me. And if I can't stand the sound of my own voice, I really don't think anyone else likes singing voice. I think my speaking voice is fine. But, yeah, I can't sing. Fun fact! But hey, there are plenty of VTubers that are wonderful, absolutely amazing VTubers, not the best at singing. And, honestly, like, Hololive's Amelia Watson. She is an amazing VTuber. Truly an inspiration to me. And when she started, she really not the best singer, and I've heard some of her more recent stuff, and she has improved a lot. So, I bet I could, you know, learn to sing with enough practice and training. The painful part is, I thought I was good at singing before. So, the painful part was the realization that I just suck at singing. When I thought I was okay at it. But what it really was me listening to the singer I was singing along to and hearing my own voice didn't really occur as loudly as theirs. So it gave me the false impression that I could sing. And then I tried karaoke singing. And surprise, surprise, not great at singing. For the record, the only reason I'm so good at this section here is because of how many times I fell the first time I was going through. I think I've done this one small section more than I've done the beginning of the game or the end of the game. Good times. You always end up coming back home, right? Oh. Oop. A little flaily here. Please stop flailing. Thank you, sir. Oh, I didn't realize I was touching a collision box. And back to the toilet. The turlet. Good old turlet. I missed you, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. Hi, buddy. Sorry. What I meant to say was, I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I see a thing going on there. Oh. It was, YouTube saying that I had disconnected. Cool. You know what? I could use some company. I'm going to... I'm gonna tell all the people I can. Yep. Everybody that I feel comfortable telling about me streaming the streams. Oh. Okay, where was I? Oh. Who else do I have to tell? Oh, I know. Okay, that's enough. Now then, where was I? Resume. So, oh, on the toilet, trying to get back to where I was. So, I've semi-sabotaged my own brain by taking a short break. So now I'm back to where I was. The challenge that... Maybe I should just throw myself off here so that I can recombobulate my brain. back into the philosophical way of... Well, I didn't intend to do that, but okay. I'll take it. So, back home. The place that is foundational. I'm gonna end up throwing myself off the whole place if I keep progressing like that. It really does go to show how much mental state plays a role in this game, though. Just the slightest shift in your mental state can really throw off your ability to focus. Which, as I mentioned earlier, crucial to the gameplay. Though it is quite fascinating to see when you fall, your hammer shifts to, just ever so slightly away from the wall towards the center. So, or away from the direction you're falling. So if I am falling this way, the hammer will shift to be closer to that way. So holding the hammer down will actually result in it knocking, which I find to be an interesting mechanic, which further makes the game slightly difficult. So in reality, rather than flailing in this game, which is very common, in fact, I'd say the hammer movement entices the player to flail, which is intentional, and it makes the game more difficult. So, by doing that, the developer has created a situation where the player becomes their own challenge, which I find to be quite fascinating from a game design perspective. Less work for the designer, more work for the player. Everyone wins. Now, if I could just keep my head on straight and actually recenter myself here. And up we go. Cool. Back to the turlet. Hello, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. Oh. Would be rude for me to say goodbye and then just come right back, right? That is an awkward situation, isn't it? Where you're saying goodbye and then you need to go back to the place you just said goodbye to. Or the people you said goodbye to because you, like, forgot something. But we all do it, so nobody ever judges. It's like, oh, hey, back so soon? But at the same time, it's like, oh no, I just said goodbye. I don't want to have to say goodbye again. Oh. Focus. Focus. Oh. One more time. I gotta get up this stone wall. There we go. This increasingly steep stone wall. Up. And up. Yeah, that's how it's done. And up. And fall down. The subtlety of that slope. It's far more insidious than you might think. Then one step, or hammer, swing at a time. Just gotta get over there. And... oh! Pull myself back. Oh, jeez. And now, once again, up we go. This is not looking good. But I saved it. Alright. And again. And again. Oh! I see. I see how it is. Oh, that is not what I wanted. That part where I tense up. Keep it loose. And up. And... not up. I should not have done that. Okay. Okay, one more time. I'm getting myself way too worked up over this. Sorry for the dead air. Tense moments call for... what do tense moments call for? Calm, I suppose? Yeah, I'd say the best way to deal with a tense moment is to remain calm and diligent. Oh yeah! Now that is some good rock climbing. And up the cat head. It's the thumbs up. Hello, thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. Good old thumbs up. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh. There we go. And then up. And then bats. I remember the first time I saw those bats, they did scare the stuffing out of me. The toilet matter out of me. And then up. And then up. And then up. And then calm down. And up. There we go. Excellent. And then up and over. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the difficult climb that I just overcame. It's... now that I think about it, what exactly is the chapel indicative of? You know, it's something that I haven't really thought about all that much. Then again, that's always such a difficult part. I don't want to go back there to examine it and think about every section, but there's that cat head gargoyle, and it's right at the very top of that rocky part. The part that feels so difficult to get past. And then it feels like it gets slightly more difficult. That thumbs up at the end there. It really is sort of like when you're doing well at something and you've got a little bit of support from your friends and loved ones, and it's like, you're doing great, thumbs up. And it's like, yeah, I'm still struggling, but that little bit, I don't know, it comes down to interpretation. I like the thumbs up, but I've heard that there are people that very much are not big fans of the thumbs up there. Like, it's almost taunting to them. I don't know. It's, up to every individual's interpretation, I suppose. And up. Oh. And let's try that one more time. Up. Oh. One more time. Never give up. Oh. It's been a long time since I've done this part, honestly. And back down. Hey, I just realized this is the much bigger, fancier home. So it really is sort of like the new home in the story of what is getting over it. So, you know. Oh. I wonder if there's a way to turn off the numbers. There is. Done. Back to it. So, anyway. You get past that rocky part just to be greeted with more rocks. I find that somewhat funny. It's, fascinating, really. Oh. And up. So, why is it fascinating? Well, it's going with the motif of every time you meet a new challenge, a new beginning, there are rocks. Every new section of the map, you're greeted with these rocks. That's what I find to be fascinating about it. Oh. Let's try it one more time. Oh. I'm going to keep saying one more time, so. And again. I can't help but wonder, is there a better way most of the time? When I reach a stressful situation or a troublesome matter, normally it is a matter of what is the better way. But when it comes to something like this, it's intentionally made in a difficult way. So it's less about what is the better way and more about perfecting the difficult form. It's about practice as opposed to being about finding a new solution. Oh. Oh, that was not intentional. And up. And so we return to the square one, boulder one. Not really square one, though. Because this has already been quite a journey just to get to here. Doesn't really matter how many times you play this game, does it? It always has something new to teach you in a way of speaking, or thinking. In a sense. But that comes down to how you're willing to interpret it. Or does it? I can't help but wonder, for people that are a lot more experienced at beating this game, that have like the beat the game 50 times achievement, does the experience of beating the game still have an impact by the 50th time? Or has it become something very numbing? Does it lose its interest, its reason, its difficulty? I guess its difficulty gets eased up on, but has it lost any of its charm, any of its meaning? Well, if you beat the game 50 times, I'm not sure. Oh. Maybe I should take a different approach to when I do hit that. So. Oh. Had too much force there. Ah, dang. My mind went blank. It's not good for me to not say anything, is it? But moments like this, incredible concentration, and also the feeling of the heat rising up from my computer under my desk, because the ventilation there is not the best, is finally making me very uncomfortable. In hindsight, maybe I should get a new location for the computer, because after a certain amount of time, this becomes a problem, especially with this particular game where it seems to use... Oh. Aha! I did it! I did it! Sorry. What was I saying? Doesn't matter. I have made it to the anvil. I have now made it above the anvil. I didn't really think about that. Come on. Up we go. Up we go. Sweet. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just gonna position myself like so. Oh, well, at least I didn't fall further away from the anvil. I realized as I was doing that, which sort of threw me off, I haven't been commenting on the sort of placement of the odder things in the area, like the anvil itself, its own thing, its point of crafting a new method. I might have mastered this thing, but I remember before, every time I had tried this, like, I was stuck on this area for like a good week the first time I played through the game. And it took me a very long time before I learned about. Oh, didn't mean to do that. About how you can ever so slightly and gently position yourself right on the corner here, of which I didn't even think about last time. Oops. I think that was what I had learned. About forging a new method of doing certain things. Man, I was just in the flow before. That was a beautiful moment, gotta say. And I'm back down. Okay. Well. This is what happens when you break your concentration, isn't it? What does it even mean to concentrate? What exactly is the definition of that sort of state of mind? Like, not the definition. I don't know. I can't exactly describe what it is. I also find it rather fascinating that there's a coat hook right there. Right, sticking out of the edge of the... There we go. Right here next to me. Out of the cliff face. Jumping from an anvil to more rocks. It is a mountain. I'll give it that. It's not your standard mountain, though. It's a rather unique mountain. In fact, if I go over here, cauldrons, telephone booths, and a pillar, there must be a particular reason for this. And even if there isn't a particular reason, I'm certain I can interpret it in a particularly interesting way. Curiouser and curiouser. In any case, I have a snowman to catch. Hello, snowman. Man, I'm almost there already? Wow. And then... one more hop, and bam. I am now here. On the other side. You know, another fascinating part of this section of the level is it's the only part of the level where you're changing direction. Where you have to change to meet the situation. Oh, and then this part. This part's fun. I can imagine for someone who's worked super hard, their first time ever making it to this point, they're met with this new challenge and it's just terrifying. The uncertainty, the fact that it can shake. It's the first thing in the game that isn't the player character that has physics. And it's the only thing in the game that really has physics. I probably shouldn't have done this. I did enjoy that, though. The first time I made it here, I jumped on the snake. Just no questions asked, jumped right on it. Had fun with it. Grand old time. Then, just like everything else in the game, it's all just a matter of positioning. Oh, I agree with the player guy, Cauldron Man. No. Uh, oop. Hey. Oop. That is a happy accident that I will take. Gladly. And now, I'm gonna take a moment to take my breath. Just breathe in. Be calm. Breathe in and out. It's kind of shocking how simple it is and how much it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like breathing is something that I forget to do all the time. And when you forget to breathe, you're sort of stuck in that situation. It's not a good situation either. Oop. Don't worry, I got this. Though I do tense up a fair bit. It's all about remembering just how the game works. And to not tense up, which is exactly what I do. I can't even remember how long it took me to beat this particular part the first time I did it. But every time you do it, it gets a little less difficult, perhaps. Just one hammer swing at a time. Even as you reach the top of your proverbial mountain, and you keep sliding back down, you can't give up. You've made it this far, you know? Hey. Cool. Oh. Less cool. Sorry about the heavy breathing. It is tense though, right? Am I the only one who feels that? I'm sure that it's definitely more tense for me than anyone else because I'm the one in the driver's seat, right? But when you're in the driver's seat and the onus is on you, the most important part is that you stay calm. Not even just for yourself, but for everyone else there. Goes into being a leader, I guess. Being a leader is something that I've very much always wanted to do. It's something that I always did as a kid. I remember forming little groups of children back when I was a kid, other kids my age, taking them on my adventures. I never really lost that love of, you know, organizing and forming a group. But at the same time, I feel like I've lost some of my ability. Probably because as you get older, the people you have to interact with aren't as, easy to get to follow you as children, right? It makes sense. So, at some point it becomes about compromise, about figuring out that last set of steps. What am I talking about exactly? I'm not totally sure. Leadership, being a good person. I don't think necessarily being a good person is what I'm talking about. I'm sort of just speaking and trying to get past this difficult, slippery slope. Is there more to it than that? Perhaps. Perhaps it's a matter of continuing to try. I don't fully get how that works. I get the feeling that there are specific pockets that you're supposed to hit that hold you in place, that won't cause you to slip back down. But they're hidden in the snow. So, geez, I need to de-tensify myself. Yeah, see, there's certain sections where the hammer will sink deeper into the mountain than other sections. Fascinating. Then... oh. It's not even that far, but... gets my heart rate up all the same. And then my mind starts changing its focus. Nope. When you start moving too much, you get that kinetic motion going. Let's go! Come on. Alright. I have to focus. I have to be the guy. Everybody wants to be the guy. But there can be only one the guy. And I have to be that the guy. Nope. Come on. Come on, buddy. And back down to the bottom of the slope. Cool. This really is a microcosm of the entire game, isn't it? Just try, slip, try again. It really is like the final boss for this game, which done considerably well. Come on. Come on. One final push to the top. You got this, dude. I am reading what he is saying in my head, but I am not comprehending any of it. I am most certainly going to have to replay this game again and again to fully comprehend its significance. Little further. Little further. Yeah! We did it! Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Purple Linus. Yeah, I'm almost there! So, to recap, everything in this game really does have some level of significance. The final part, the thing that I think that he definitely saw coming when he was designing this. Reaching the top of the radio tower. The point of which you feel so much pride that you can't help but shout it out to the entire world. A moment of excitement, of sheer joy for your first playthrough. Oh! I think my heart skipped a beat there. That was terrifying. Not to worry, I got this. I am totally in control. Cue something horrible that is entirely out of control happening. Oh, like that. Alright. And now back up the radio tower. Oh, never mind. I didn't want to go on the radio tower anyway. I like hanging out here. Hey, Mr. Mosty. How's it going? Ah, good to hear. Welcome to both of you. I'm happy that everyone came to support me and say hi. Thank you. I am appreciative of all of you. Okay. And now, let's do this. And I... Whoops. Whoops. Okay, now, let's do this. Up. And up. And up. Ah, good to hear. Okay, almost there. And... Oh, up. I got this. I'm almost there. I'm almost at the top. I must remember to breathe because I keep holding my breath as soon as I get there. Oh! Okay, I'm just gonna take a moment, recenter myself, and from the... Well, it isn't really from the top, it's from the bottom, isn't it? One more time. And up, up, and down. And all around. Oh! Yeah, the whole point of streaming this today was actually just to talk about the sort of philosophical meaning behind this particular game. Because the game itself isn't particularly difficult in its mechanics. It's more designed to be frustrating while still having that deeper impact. It's about challenging you with some fairly simply constructed challenges, while giving little details like when you fall, your hammer drifts. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Sarah. Sarah. Okay. Up. Come on. Don't worry, I got this. As soon as I actually focus on getting that one particular part. So all I need to do is catch onto there, and then onto there, and then swing, and whoops. Okay, that was poor positioning on my part. However, and there, and there, and up, and down, and swing. Huh. I could have sworn that there were more people that had spoken. Odd. Oh, there you are. Oh. I'll admit, I did look away from the screen. That was my bad. That was on me. Oops. Are those foxes? Or are they cats? I can't tell. Okay. I'm almost there. I'm right at the very end. How did I manage that? I do not know. The worst part is... Oh, fox cats. As adorable as I think that would be, I'm not sure how feasible a fox cat could actually exist. I'm fairly certain that they are very different animals that would probably not result in creating a single functional creature. Unless it were a chimera. A chimera fox cat. That does sound like it'd be interesting to see. Just, don't make it so that the chimera fox cat can speak. That's all I'm asking. If you know, you know. And are probably very sad now. Zoop. And... alley-oop. Oh! No! Once more. From the bottom. Oh. Yeah, chimera. That would be... You know, I've been thinking about, creating a plush toy on stream. I've been thinking about designs. I've been wanting to do a chimera of some sort. But I'm almost there. Yes! I've done it. I've achieved. I have achieved to believe. See what I mean with the drift, though? I did it! Thumbs up for everyone, chat. We did it. Oh, man. That still feels as amazing as the first time I beat the game. And here we are, at the end of it all. Now that I think about it, I should go look for my, my Getting Over It t-shirt. Also, for the record, my computer heats up a crazy amount when playing this game. So it has gone up roughly 3 degrees Celsius in my room since I started playing. So I am now sweating. Not because of the difficulty, but because I was on a time limit.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down the road feeling
I think this guy is going down the road feeling bad.
I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this away.
I should...
I'm going where the chill wind never blows.
Yeah.
Lord, I'm going where that chill wind never blows.
Nice.
I'm going
Well, now what?
that chill wind never blows, and I ain't gonna be treated this away.
I'm gonna wait until this guy is done singing. Oh. Oh, I could just click that. So, I'm going to... Yeah, back in my room. Wow, that was fun. So. And now I'm going to quit the game so that I can focus on talking to you guys. I guess now I just want to think about, what did I learn from that? I forgot. But it's always a challenge, it's always fun. And there's always more stuff to learn. And I can always watch back the VOD later and reassess everything I said throughout the entire thing. What do you guys think? Like, what do you take away from getting over it? I think that yes. Yes, what? The realization that I need to continue waiting because there is a lag between when I speak and what you guys see. I guess I should mention that I intend to be streaming pretty regularly this week. I have plans for tomorrow, which is what, Tuesday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and possibly Saturday. I believe that I am working Saturday evening, so I might be streaming a little earlier than this, but starting 7 o'clock is when I would want to be streaming, if you guys want to be back for that. Yep. So, stream 7 o'clock to whenever I finish streaming. I'm not really sure how long I'm gonna stream for every stream. I guess just until I complete something of significance. Huh. Interesting. Apparently, weird. Streamlabs says that last line Mr. Mosty sent, but YouTube doesn't say it. And the actual Streamlabs chat doesn't say it. Oh, thanks. Much appreciated. Every subscription I gain is one more friends that I have as far as I'm concerned. I feel like that is not something that would be usually said because, there is a divide between fans and streamers, but I don't know, I want to call you guys my friends. All subscribers are friends. Fish are friends, not food. Sure is green in here. It's the green room. I'll have to carve a window out of there later. At some point. When I believe it is safe to put a window in the wall behind me. So, since we're all here, anyone have any questions for me? Thoughts, ideas, topics? If not, I can always pick up a specific topic that I have sitting around somewhere. I think I actually have a document prepared for stuff to talk about. Am I a nerd for making up things to talk about when I feel like talking about things? What defines a nerd? Me, probably. uh, Maybe I should just start playing a different game. I have a number of them to play. In fact, let's see if I can set up Magical effects? Oh yeah, for sure. Currently, all I've got at my disposal are, I wonder if this will actually work. So I've got sound effects. I actually can get some magical effects going. That'd be neat. And, I also got this one. That was a little loud for anyone else? Or is it just me? Oh, this one would have been perfect. Yeah! I kind of want to have that autoplay every time someone subscribes. That would get incredibly annoying if I had a sudden influx of subscribers. Or if I decide to keep pressing the button. Okay, I'm going to try and decrease that. I will admit, I bought this, this soundboard thing just to try it out, and I kept it for one specific button that I don't think I should press on stream. But effectively, I bought this thing so that I could have a single button that just shouts a certain phallic word because it makes me giggle like an idiot. Oh, that's the same button. Ow. What's this button? Oh. I have lost track of... Oh. I should not have pressed that button. Okay. Oh. I have a button on here that, it is literally just listed as, quote, banned. All capital letters. Wait, didn't I have that button? Not this one, not that one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Not that one. Nope. I should hook this one up to a button that makes sunglasses drop down. I really hope I don't get shouted at by YouTube for that one. I got this one. You know, for when you need to yeet stuff. Oh, I've got one that says chainsaw. Okay, enough with the silly buttons. I think next time I'm definitely gonna put out more messages to people when I go live, but keep an eye on my channel. Oh, and if you have subscribed and haven't clicked the little bell, click on that. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll be your best friend. Oh, I think I did actually get the oof button and the wow button No, not the oof button, but the wow button I think I had. I might have gotten rid of that one for some reason.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I definitely need the wow button at the very least. The oof button. Have you guys seen the what was it? Hbomberguy uh explanation of the oof sound effect? Oh, I have ideas. I actually know how to put my character model in MMD, so I could play around with it. Wait, I really don't have the correct button. I have this button.
Shut up!
Okay. I should just make my own sound effects. Oh, I lost at games. Wait, up. One more time. Yeah! Yeah! I just have... Was that a goat? Ah, correct! Oh no. Goofy laugh? I don't think I do. I have this one.
Or else you will die.
So, what if I stop breathing? I'll stop living, or...
Or else you will die.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up. A classic. Yeah, I think that's... Well, that's one. The only other ones that I have are ones that are very much copyrighted sound effects that I would not use. That is in the banned folder. And I intend to keep this VOD up because I have very much enjoyed this one. So I'm not gonna put that in there. However, I do have the Zelda pick up an item sound effect. I have... Where'd it go? I know I had Darude Sandstorm in here. Because... Sorry. Gnome. And you've already heard yeah. I hope that won't be a problem. I do not play Roblox. That is something that... I'm gonna level with you. I don't think I'll ever play Roblox. It's, I have a billion games already. And that is just one more time sink that I'm just not particularly into at the moment. I do play a lot of VR games, though. Matter of fact, nah, it'd be too difficult to set that up at this exact moment. Oh, you know what'd be fun, though? I want to play something incredibly difficult while we chat. So why don't I set up... Why not Roblox? I mean, from what I know, Roblox is like this huge, vast set of... Like, it's a way to create games. So it's got limitless numbers of games. I've already got enough games to play, so I'd rather just play the games I've got than move on to a massive playground of more games to play. VR is fun. My personal favorite currently has been Compound. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, that's not great. Apparently you need to set this up specifically for every game you play. Anyone want to make a guess at what I'm trying to play now? That's annoying. And I'm trying to set up Disc Room, which is not... Skyrim modded is quite fun. I actually have Skyrim VR, of which I have not modded yet. What if I... Sorry for the, You know what? It's, I didn't plan for playing more than one type of game, so maybe I'll just... Really? There we go. Okay, so perhaps I'll have to set that up for another time. Oh, that's a shame. I would have really liked to, have played a different game. One that does not make my computer heat up that much. I do have a bunch of different games, though. Tiny Rogues, Roundabout I got recently. Cult of the Lamb, Shadows over Loathing. I could probably... Timberborn, Slasher's Keep, Call of the Sea, Atomicrops, The Witness. I should definitely play The Witness. Maybe tomorrow. Who wants to vote on The Witness? Actually, why don't I pick out like 5 games and you guys can vote on them? I could set up a poll. So let's start with... let's see here. The Witness, something VR. Atomicrops? That'd be fun. And why don't I add in a 4th option? Something different from all the others. How about a strategy type game? Like... Slay the Spire. Cool. So, thoughts? Alright. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Catch you later, dude. Perhaps I will end the stream here, but I want to thank everyone for coming by. I really appreciate the support and everything. Hope to see you guys later. Alright. And with that... Oh, cool. Looks like most people want to see VR. Neat. I think I know what I will play tomorrow. Alright, I'll set that up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and if you want to, bring your friends. Tell your family members. Tell everyone. Shout at them. Come watch Green Mage. He's a cool guy. He wears a green t-shirt and lives in a green room. And with that, thanks everybody.